What is up, my friends, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing some good old freestyle cheesing. Didn't have a particular idea in mind, so I decided to just go with a little freestyle episode. Historically, a lot of our most epic games come from these freestyle episodes, so looking forward to this one. Now for the first game, we're going to get a PvP. PvP is always a little tricky to cheese in. Like I always say about mirror matchups, it's pretty tough because they're cheesy anyway, right? So if you do a cheese, you're probably gonna cheese into a guy cheesing, and it's not necessarily that good. Now I'm gonna do an idea. I have done this, I want to say twice before. One of them was in the Home Story Cup recently, where I was doing builds by my viewers, where I twisted my viewer's suggestion a little bit because his suggestion could literally not work at all. So I tweaked it just a little bit, and I went for a fake proxy gate. Now that time I proxied it in natural, now I'm just going to try proxying it up here in the corner of my base. In TVT, or actually, yeah, TVP more likely, this would definitely get scouted 100% of the time because it's normal for Terran to do shenanigans like this, right? Actually, I'm going to build the gate already. Normally you build it after the gas, but I don't know when the probe is going to arrive, so just in case. Now let's see. Look at, oh no, he actually, oh, I think that is unfortunate. He freaking shift click his probe around instead of actually manually controlling it. I always say this, it's so funny how random details in StarCraft can make such a difference. Like normally what you do is you could just kind of control your probe like this, so it goes by the edges. What he did was like this, so he actually scouted it. That's kind of funny. Doesn't matter though. I'm still going to find a funny strategy to do after this, of course. I'm not just going to leave it at this. Now, what is it going to be? That's a good question. He's actually going to go for a second gateway in response. Okay, so the reason he went on the low ground is because I was random, okay? I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but yeah, I'm playing random today. You guys probably already knew, but just in case. So you kind of have to go on the low ground against random in case I am Zerg more than anything else, right? And then I would say it's most normal to still go for one gate expand, but he actually decided to change that around, so that's quite interesting. Now, I'm very tempted to go for a proxy Stargate still. Like, it's very late. I don't, that's a really crappy placed pylon. Let me change that. And I'll build a pylon over here. I'm gonna go for a very late proxy Stargate just to see if I can mind game him. I think that's a pretty cool idea. So we go for 2 adepts and then 2 sentries. Oh, he did actually escape there. That's annoying. I like that pylon. That is well done. Now, what I'm expecting him to do, actually, is to try to shade into my main with adepts more than anything else. Because that's what you do when Protoss players don't wall off. That's why Protoss players always wall off. Because otherwise you just die to a couple of adepts shading into your base, and it's very unpleasant. And what I'm gonna do, that is actually funny. Let's do a little bit of a trick that I tried in an episode a while ago. Oh, he's gonna see it anyway. This guy's quite fortunate, not gonna lie. Well, that is not gonna work. I was gonna say we're gonna do the hallucination into the real unit. Now, I hope that is not walled off. It is indeed not. He could try to... Yeah, exactly. You could try to go for that. Okay, so he's basically just playing only Stalkers? Really? He's kind of playing as if he's... Yeah, okay, I was gonna say he's probably just defending a 3-gate robo, basically, by playing on 2 bases himself, or 1 base himself, rather. Now, let's see. I don't have good anti-air yet. I'm gonna make a Twilight Council. Oh, I should have sent those across. That would have been nice. Yeah, what is he gonna... I'm so weirded out by his build. I feel like this game has taken some very weird twists so far. Nothing that I did worked out. But at the same time, my guy, I like how he went for the probe. At the same time, he's playing such a weird build that I don't even know if it's not really working out. Let's see, I do need another pylon here, by the way. Okay. Let's make sure we micro this decently, I guess. Oh, he didn't target fire. Okay. A couple units over here. Let's get Blink. I think that's a nice idea. Not sure that's gonna finish, but maybe it will. He has an Oracle. That's what I'm mostly afraid of. Like if I... yeah, exactly. I see the I'm looking at the minimap, by the way. Sorry, because I'm also focusing over here. I was waiting for the Oracle to show up, so I could not lose a million probes to it, pretty much. Okay. I can. Oh, let's see. Can I get... Yeah, 1 is fine. I'll take it. He doesn't have Blink himself, so that's okay. I do have to get back into the main base. Yeah, exactly. Actually, I'm gonna run for... Normally, I would keep them here, but I would lose a lot of probes in this scenario if I didn't run. So we're just gonna do it that way. So he has 2 oracles. Oh, wow. Okay, that is not something that I thought was possibly going to happen, to be honest. That's kind of cool, actually. Oh, he's going to go for it? Lose an Oracle for it as well. Okay. I mean, I don't think he has enough Stalkers to punish me there, so I think that's all right. I'm just going to pull the probe so he has to run away. Oh yeah, I was going to say, if he's not looking, then well, not. Okay, let's see. I do need those back. I don't know if he has energy on that remaining Oracle. That would be a bit scary. I kind of think he doesn't, so I'm taking a little bit of a risk here, but I guess we'll see. Now, what are we going to follow this up with? I would love to go for... Ooh, can I get one? For like a nice blink all-in or something. I don't want to drag this out into a too normal PvP, you know. I just want to go for a nice blink all-in. Maybe I should stop making workers already, actually. Let's do that. I'll go for 4 gates. I don't know where those adepts went. Obviously, they shaded. I didn't see where. Can I go 6? How many do I need for that? Is the question. Okay, so the adept is probably going to come in here. That oracle's actually going to die. Okay, that's not the best oracle ever. Oh, the adept did it. I didn't see the shades on the minimap actually at all. Huh, interesting. Okay. Guess I'll chrono boost my probes a couple waves. I could cancel... I think I'm going to cancel 1 gateway. Let's be smart and adapt a little bit, right? I'm going to cancel 1 gateway. Just so I can actually afford the Stalkers. I feel like that would be a useless gateway otherwise. I'm going to go for a couple sentries, and then I'm going to go for a mass blink all, and that's the idea. He has a very awkward wall on the natural here, so we should be able to own that with Stalkers and sentries, assuming we have enough. And let's make sure we're not going to go up against DTs or something like that. Probably just blink. I mean, could also be glaives, I guess, but it's very likely just to be blink. I'm going to stop building probes now. How many does he have? 6 Stalkers for now and a Robo. Okay. Yeah, I would say that's pretty manageable, right? 1 Immortal, probably not going to do the trick for him, I would guess. Could have used the proxy pylon here as well, but I'm also so poor that... I guess I'm still going to send the probe across anyway. I'll build a pylon right here. There you go. I do have Blink. He might not have Blink yet. It's kind of hard to tell. There's a probe. He could have made a pylon, right, of course. I know the other adepts came from the main base. He could have made a pylon, though. And then adepts are going to be walking into my natural again, which would be annoying. Let's see, there's an Immortal up here. Doesn't look like it, actually. Okay, the Immortal's over there. But that is kind of a crazy Blink to do, to be honest. Not sure if I'm a fan of that Blink. That Blink is going to hurt him real bad. He's going to lose the Immortal as well. And I think he might have just cooked himself. Before the battery? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. We'll force it over there. Now I'm going to wait for my pylon. And somehow this game is a crushing win. I mean... I don't even know what happened in this game. Like, I went for a fake proxy that he scouted because he didn't control his probe. Then I went for a proxy Stargate, which he scouted and killed. Okay? And then somehow we're ahead? I mean, obviously, like we had 2 adepts that did damage, right? Well, this was a wild ride, that's for sure. And I'm not quite sure if he would have been ahead if he had a perfect read on the situation. Let's see over here. Because he does have... Yeah... I mean, it's actually pretty hard to tell, you know, because he has 13 more workers, but I have so many more units, and I already have 3 more gates here. So I don't know if we can survive this. I think it sounds crazy, but what he should have done probably is actually just give up these 2 gateways and make like 7 batteries over here, obviously more pylons, chrono boost Immortals, warp a couple sentries, and just completely surrender all of this. Cybercore, 2 gateways and a battery, and then I think he's actually winning. Sometimes you have to do some crazy stuff, but here, I mean, defending this was just hopeless, right? The forces were going to go ham. I had way more units. His Blink did finish barely in time, so that was nice for him. But yeah, okay, super chaotic game number 1, fun warm-up. Let's keep it going. Okay, game number 2 is against the same guy. Well, let's hope we get a different race. That would be fun. Yeah, we got Terran. Okay, lovely. Ooh, guys, you know what? I'm just going to do it, YOLO. First idea I got was this guy is going to wall on the low ground, so we're going to fly a barracks in his base and build Ghost. Ooh, it's going to be close if it works on this map. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. This is one of my all-time favorite builds. I know you guys love it as well. It's oh, wait, I took a bad pathing with this. Can I still... Yeah, I should be able to avoid the probe still, right? Even if you send it instantly? Yeah, I gotta be careful with that. Okay. Against random, some players might scout instantly. Which is actually not that crazy, because that's what Protoss usually does against Zerg anyway. So just in case you're a Zerg, that's a pretty good idea. But, you know, sometimes it's easy to forget about that. So I'm going to build the barracks as close as possible. I mean, if he walls the Reaper Cliff against random, he's an absolute psycho. Which he could be, of course. But let's just assume he's not. Actually, the Reaper Cliff... You know, this map, I feel like it could barely work, even if they wall it. So the gas doesn't have that much vision, but I mean, I have to imagine that the gas sees the tech lab, right? Now, the thing with Proxy Ghost is this is one of the cheeses that I do, or I should say one of the ridiculous cheeses that I do. He did indeed scout pretty early. That can still work if scouted. I have beaten a 6.2k Protoss player before. Doing this, and he saw it instantly and he still died, so it's actually a pretty good build. Now, very quickly, guys, before we get started, I've been meaning to shout this out, but I keep forgetting. The Patreon educational content is back. I still have it very cheaply priced. $5 a month gets you build orders. I recently started playing AoE 2, and I realized, yeah, okay, the gas should 100... Well, actually, I mean, it's pretty close, but the gas should see the tech line. This is going to be a funny one. When I started playing Age of Empires 2, I realized the thing I wanted the most was really just simple build guides that I could actually follow. So what I started doing was... making really nice builds, okay, for every single race. What I'm gonna do, I make a video on the builds, and then I also make a PDF where you can see the build slowly, and I think it's really nice to learn. For now, it's very cheap. I might increase the price at some point, but if I do, the people that are already subscribed to it, they won't have to increase their payment. They can keep it at the old price. So please check it out. There's a couple reasons to check it out. First of all, the educational content, of course. Why is he not going into the main base? I think maybe you think this is just a marauder or something. I think so. Yeah, check out the educational content. Get better at StarCraft. Besides that, you know, you support me and you support StarCraft 2 at the same time, because I have become one of the bigger tournament organizers. It's actually gonna... Oh, it's so close. I can't kill another probe, though, because it's out of battery range. Maybe another one? Oh, my goodness. You see 6 probes with that still. Oh, I did lose that at the same time. Shouting out your Patreon and microing in your own base and the enemy's base at the same time is pretty hard. But yeah, you support me as well at the same time. Big time, actually. And you also support StarCraft 2, because I have become a really big tournament organizer somehow with my freaking 2v2 circuit. Also planning to host 1v1 tournaments and stuff, so yeah. Would love for you guys to check that out. Link is in the description, of course. And for now, let's get back here. Let's see, I might be able to do a little bit more damage. You would be surprised. Look at this. Okay, so we EMP the battery at the same time. That's still 2 more probes dying. It's such a cool build. Freaking love it. Now, obviously, at this point, we're going to have to go back. This is the freaking worst case scenario, guys. He's... Oh, I can't... Wait, maybe here? Oh, there's actually a chance I can go there, I think. I do need a tech lab instantly, by the way. I've kind of messed up this follow-up a little bit, but that's okay. I think, guys, is there a freaking chance? Can I get... I need a mule. I need a mule, guys. He's coming across right now, it looks like. Let me just check. I'll sacrifice SV to check. Can I... Dude, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done, I think. I can't believe I'm about to... I need my mule, man. Give me my mule. Please. Yeah, there you go. Okay, mule's being dropped. Okay, I'm making a tank at home. Mule's repairing the barracks. This is so sick, actually. What on earth am I doing right now, guys? This is so stupid. Oh, man. I mean, at this point, he also has 1 million probes already, probably. I'm just going to make sure to not die here. Okay, the mule has successfully repaired that. There is a Twilight Council there. Hey, let's just make sure to do as much damage with this Hellion as I can. Let's get a bunch of fresh SCVs out here, I think. Don't want to lose that. This is going to be a really nice timing as well. Look at this. He's so busy on my side of the map that now we have a fat EMP going. Look at that, guys. It's beautiful. He's going to pull the probes. This is going to be so painful for him. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to siege this. Should be able to do a lot of damage. He's going to fall back right away. This ghost has done so much damage. Wait, maybe. Okay, there's a chance. He doesn't have a battery over here. Look at this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk here. He's barely not going to... Yes, exactly. He's barely not going to kill it. And then the next ghost, maybe. This is the... No, I'm going to... Wait, actually, yeah, here we go. Let's see. Can I get a couple more? Probably. 2 more. There we go. Okay, wow. I mean, now, was that efficient? Honestly, probably not at all, but I dig it. I mean, that was one of the coolest plays we've done in a while, for sure. Look at that, guys. That's why you sub to the Patreon, guys. To support plays like this. Absolutely unhinged StarCraft 2. All right, let's get this barracks. Well, I guess we're... Can we get it out here somewhere? Maybe over here. We'll try to go over there because of the distance there. That should be okay. Now, how can I possibly win this game from here? That is an extremely good question. Because I have made so many ghost and random crap that I think my build is kind of cooked behind this. That's the biggest problem. I'm going to go for a 3rd CC. It's going to be a nice shelter for my siege tank as well. He's probably... Yeah, no, he's definitely going to get blink, right? Yeah, the problem is that I don't have barracks units. And factory units are terrible against Twilight stuff early on. So Blink Stalkers, Charge Zealots... I mean, Glaive Adepts would be ideal for me, but... Blink Stalkers, Charge Zealots are going to be a little bit of a pain. And that is an understatement. I'm just going to make Cyclones here, I think. Because Cyclones might be better if he tries to all-in me somewhat. I do need to make another barracks, of course. Otherwise, I can't add more factories in the future. You know what? Maybe turrets wouldn't be so bad of an idea. Ah, there's an observer here already. That's annoying. Okay, let me get this over here. Do I have a scan anytime soon? Not. This is one of the most annoying things that can happen in StarCraft 2. I can literally see I'm being spied on, but I have to wait 20 seconds for a freaking scan. Oh, that sucks. He could blink into my base as well at some point. I don't think it would be the best play, actually, but he could, of course, so let's keep that in mind. Hey, these tanks... That's actually pretty good cover somehow. Dude, that's only 5 Stalkers. Am I... Not before the upgrade, right? That's a little bit too insane, I think. Like 5 Stalkers, I mean, if I can kill those, that would be such a massive moment. I could make this a planetary, but No, I'm gonna be too low on gas for that playing mech, right? Okay, so we went from proxying 4 Ghost or whatever, dropping a mule to repair the Ghost as well. In the meantime, having to repair my own base, losing my SCV, building my factory, like that entire opening, and now we are somehow playing mech here. I mean, yeah. Just your average uThermal game, really. Now, this is, like I mentioned, a very scary part. I hope that we are fortunate with what our opponent decides to do. Because if we're not... No, he found my Ghost Academy. Oh, he's mining here already, guys. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see, to be honest. Then I kinda... I don't necessarily have to go mine myself yet, but I also don't want to delay it for too long, right? Here, let's move this tank over here slightly. Okay, it's gonna try to target one. Oh, that's pretty good micro there, actually. Oh, you got a Stalker stuck. Shout out to the map. Shout out to the map maker. I don't know whoever did that, but thank you, man. That's a nice little bonus from the map maker right there. Love it. A little bit of plot armor. Ladder pool, enhanced plot armor. Okay, so his observer is here somewhere, no? Oh, I hate that he's around my base. That makes me scared. Like I mentioned, I don't have good tools against Blink Stalker stuff or Charge Zealot stuff or whatever. Okay, we pull back. Yeah, I just can't really do much against it. That's the biggest problem. Can go for a sensor tower here. I do have a lot of Cyclones now. There is a chance I can YOLO in. The problem is that if he shows up with like even 5 Zealots and I YOLO in, then we're gonna be cooked. I think I'm gonna go for it though. I feel like it's our best option right now, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna make more and more Cyclones. He's taking a gas. I actually like seeing that, because that usually means that... Ooh. Wait, maybe he's not paying attention. Oh, why was he looking? Oh, here we go. Oh, we got it. I think we got it. Yeah, he can't blink away anymore. Oh, no. So close. I almost killed all of them. That was a really good foresight by him, by the way. It's so easy to just kind of panic and just blink away. He actually took like another 2 hits to blink down here, where the scan wasn't. That was really well done. Applause to Mr. Guy for that. I'm actually gonna get armor upgrades. Now, how can I win this game from here? I'm really trying to figure it out, but I don't quite know. I mean, at this point, I think my only option is to spam Cyclones like an absolute ape, and hope it works. Oh, here we go. That's a nice scan, actually. He's gonna lose a lot of Stalkers for that, I think. Yeah, look at that. The Stalkers in the back also took a lot of beat. Look at this! He's losing so many here, guys. Let's pull this one back. A little bit of micro. Okay, there's an observer here. I saw it this time. Got it forked. So he's making mass Stalkers. Not the worst thing I can play against. Also not the best, but it's also not the worst. So I'm kind of happy with that. Okay. Let's see. Does he have this base over here? He does not. He's mining a lot of gas, which makes me happy. I think actually we might be able to fold this game into a mech macro game where it can work. The reason I say that is because he's taking a lot of gases. So... if he's taking a lot of gas, he's not going to have as many Zealots as he should, and that's going to allow us to move out on the map, and actually also to make siege tanks. The scary part of making siege tanks is if you get attacked by Zealot Archon while you're not at a super high siege tank count yet, you just kind of die, because tanks are just horribly bad against those units, right? But if he's making mass gases, maybe there's a little bit of a chance here. He's making Zealots now. How many? Is not that much, actually. Does he have a big flank somewhere? I want to guess probably not. Let's do a couple splitties. Actually, oh, there's good micro over there. I like that. That's very good. Yo, he does it. Is this everything he has? Oh, Tempest. Oh, wait, that is... that would be bad in... against some strategies, but I feel like I could even make Thors right now. Hey, this guy he's giving me some chances here, guys. He's playing honorable StarCraft 2 by not just spamming zealots, like most Protoss players do these days. If you're a zealot spammer, you lose 5 internet points. And that's gonna allow this game to be a little more fun here. So shout out to Mr. Guy for not spamming zealots. Because I think I can actually play the game now, which is great. Let's see. I need a little bit of a better setup here. So the problem with Tempest is obviously that if he gets to a really big army, then the Tempest are just gonna shoot my army for free the entire time. Right? That's pretty much how it's gonna happen. Before he gets a big army, we might actually have some chances to move out, though. The problem is that I don't have, like, Blue Flame Hellions or anything, so the tanks are... It's so risky to move out with the tanks, okay? It's gonna be incredibly, incredibly scary. Let's see. Still chilling at home. He has a mothership as well. Okay, so we're definitely gonna have to save scans. The scariest thing is that he could go into... Actually, I have to make Thors. Yeah, I just realized. So, he made Tempest first, which kind of caught me off guard a little bit. If he goes for carriers, we need the Thors, because Cyclones are just... You don't want to see Cyclones against carriers. Okay, it's gonna disgust you. You're gonna be sad if you see that. So, I'm gonna have to start building more Thors here, I think. Thors are... Okay, can I get a lock-on? Oh, he's still making Tempest, actually. Okay, that kind of changes things. Let me take this down real quick. Okay, I mean, he's very, very brave with those Tempests. Okay, so I must have an observer here somewhere. How does he... What the heck? Where's the observer at? I feel like this guy's been spying on me the entire game and I just can't find the freaking observers. A little annoying here. Okay. Oh, that's risky by him. Let's see if I can get a couple. He does have the zealots behind it, though. That's the biggest problem, right? Yeah, let's back off over here. Oh, no. Freaking thingy-majingy is blocking my stuff. That's annoying. Oh, I'm gonna have to use my lock-ons. Here you can see that the zealots are so scary, even if it's not that many. We actually managed to save a decent amount of stuff, though. So that is nice. Could have been worse. Yeah, I think our only option here is to go for mass Thors and maybe to add some Blue Flame Hellions as well. I could siege the tanks, but I don't know how good it really is, honestly. I mean, with this planetary, it's gonna be okay, for sure. With the planetary, it's gonna be okay. He's gonna kill that really fast, so I actually have to be here somewhat fast. Okay, let's get some lock-ons, then he's gonna come forward, and that's where the tanks are actually gonna come into play. He cloaked, okay, I was gonna go forward here again. This is when the tanks are gonna pop off. Micro so far is good. He's trying his best to target fire the planetary, but we do keep it alive. Okay, that was good micro. That was really, really nice. I like that. That was good stuff. Good job, guys. Give yourself a pat on the back for that one. We did great. Let's get the homies back. I am gonna get a 5th base. Oh, this is such a hard game now. I was really thinking we would have a little bit of a timing attack. There you guys could tell how much more hopeful I got once I saw the Tempest, right? But he actually macroed really strongly there. I don't know what it was that just died. Was that a... It looked small. I figured it should probably be a command center, but it looked small, so I don't know. Okay, now I have a lot of Thors at this point already, so my army is going to be much stronger. Okay, let's pull these back. Okay. Yeah, the Thor... Oh, look at these Thors. It's beautiful. A lot of damage there for those Thors. Okay, nice. I have to keep upgrading them, by the way. Upgrades are going to be super important here. Oh, no, I don't want to lose it. Please stop. Okay. Oh, that's so close. I'm going to have to get a couple turrets out front, just so if he doesn't kill them, I don't have to scan all the time. Okay, can I get... Oh, I was trying to target that one at the front. Barely didn't get it, though. Okay, keep... oh, yeah, the repair is being awkwarded by these. Okay, he has to be careful around these Thors for sure. Thors are powerful. Carriers do beat Thors in the long run, but it's mostly... Actually, I'm gonna fly this away for a second. Yeah, I saw the observer there. I figured he was gonna... Yeah. Oh, is this potential? I mean, I have mad Thors here, guys. That's one Tempest just absolutely picked off. I'm surprised that he stuck around there for even a second. That looked so scary for me. It looked so scary for him to me, is what I was trying to say. Okay, so I got my upgrades going still. The annoying thing about the Tempest, by the way, I'm not sure if you guys know about the why the shots are orange, just in case. They have an upgrade that makes them super strong against buildings, pretty much. And if they have the orange shot, that's what happens. Oh, the Disruptors are here! Oh, good retreat timing there, actually. That was good. This is why carriers beat Tempest or Thors in the long run, by the way, is because you have units under the carriers. Okay. Okay, I killed something. Okay, he doesn't have... He's being very brave right now. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be such a tough game. It hurts my soul. Let's pretend to go forward. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Splitties? Pretty decent splitties, actually. I just killed my own Thor. That was not the best part. Okay, let's try to do a little bit of a scan here. Oh, I think he's played it a little bit too well here, guys. I mean, I can try targeting the carriers, but the carriers are a little bit too strong. He has +1 and +3 attack, but no armor upgrades. GG is gonna have to be called, and he does win game number 2. Now, let's just quickly see what the situation was after the ghost, right? Because it was a bit of a ridiculous opener. I honestly can't tell if I was too far behind or if mech was that bad. It's kind of hard to say, actually. So let's see. He has Blink already, right? Yeah, so his Blink, 3rd Gateway about to finish, Robo, 3rd Nexus about to finish. I would say that it's a mix of both, actually. I also just misread how he played it, by the way. He was a bit further ahead than I thought. Because remember, I saw the gases and I was like, oh, that's good news. But he had already made 6-gate charge and taken the Nexus over here. So he was actually very sizably ahead. Is there a way I could have won this game? I think actually yes. If I had map hacks, for sure. I don't, sadly. If I did, what I could have done here, honestly, is pull the SCVs and go for it, because he hasn't warped in a Zealot. He was playing this extremely greedy, as if I was playing a passive mech. So his strategy is not that bad, by the way. What he was doing is keeping his Stalkers in front of my base, kiting my units, and basically just, you know, keeping me scared, which he did successfully, because I was like, okay, you know, this is scary, I have to stay at home. And then he was just extremely greedy behind this. If I somehow went for like a mass SCV pool with Cyclones, I actually think I'm not gonna say we would have killed him, but I mean, look how many units he has. It's really not that many, right? And Tempest are good in big numbers, but not with the first 3. So there would have been a small chance. Sadly for us, the Proxy Ghost opener didn't do it, but it did give us a lot of fun. Next time, I think, honestly, I might still go for a bio follow-up, because playing mech against Protoss is a little bit depressing at times. It's not gonna be the final game, though. Let's go for game number 3. Okay, game number 3 is against a Grandmaster Zerg, and we got Terran again. Time for a little bit of revenge against the ladder with Terran. Now, what are we going to do? Now, I do not know yet. What I do know is that the last 2 guys I uploaded on Patreon are... you guys can tell I'm not really a natural sellout. Never take sponsorships. But now I have something that's worth selling out, so that's why I'm doing it, right? No, but seriously, I uploaded a build guide to the Patreon in the last 2 weeks. 2 of them, actually. One of them was the upgrade rush in TVP, which I know a lot of you are gonna like. The other one, actually a very important build in my opinion. It is an easy build to play for Zerg players, which I know, you know, Zerg players complain a lot that their race is too hard. And I think if you play Zerg normally, it honestly kind of is. Like, it's a bit of rocket science trying to defend your, you know, 2-minute 3 bases from Hellions and the depths and whatnot. So I actually made a build where playing Zerg is actually pretty easy. And I was even thinking about uploading on the main YouTube channel instead of Patreon, but I figured if I would upload it here, everyone would start using it, and then at some point I might get blind countered, and then I would kind of diminish the value for my Patreons there. So it's just gonna stay nicely up on the Patreon. But if you are a Zerg and you're tired of Zerg being freaking hard, then that's also a really nice thing to check out. I also upload replay packs. I know there's a couple people that are interested in that, so yeah, check it out, guys. Now, what are we gonna do this game? I'm kind of in the mood to play some Sky Terran. I'm not sure if that means I want to play BCs or Banshees. You know, for a while I've been wanting to make Sky Terran a legitimate opener in TVZ. It's not that easy, as you can imagine, but it is a... I think it's surprisingly strong. Like, you would think that Sky Terran openings are just like a troll build or whatever. I've had some games against really good Zergs where I just YOLO a Sky Terran build and it works really well. So I would imagine if I spend some more time... And that's a very late hatchery. It's a very suspiciously late hatch. I'm not gonna check. This SCV is low HP, which is a bit annoying. But you would imagine that I would be able to cook up something really good, right? If I actually spend time on it. That guy has too much gas mind, I can tell you that much. That's a Ling Flood. It's probably not smart to stay on the low ground here, to be honest. Is this a wall? Hey, what if I do it like this? What if I go here? Would that be good enough, I wonder? Like, it could be a Baning all in as well. Normally, just a little bit of a pro tip here. Normally, what you would do is... Actually, I'm going to make the reactor already, because if I don't, it's going to die to a couple links. Against this... I mean, I'm playing random, so that's probably why he did a little bit of a weird build here, right? How is that alive? Interesting. you can usually cancel the command center and you're just fine. Assuming they at least make a couple links, right? So that is probably the safest way to go about it. In my case, I just felt like saving the command center, because if I do build like Sky Terran, you don't really want to compromise your own economy. Not a great idea. Now I'm gonna go for Hellions, because I feel like by the amount of gas he's mined, it's not unlikely that he'll go for a Baneling bust. So I'm gonna make some cars now. This bunker on the high ground is very cancelable. I think I might actually... Yeah, I might as well keep it up for now, because I have enough money to afford my stuff, right? I'll check with my Reaper. If I see nothing suspicious, then I'll just salvage it. That seems like the right way to go about it. That bunker's still a good idea. He has a couple of speedlings there, trying to catch a Reaper, I guess. Let's see if he has a base. He does have a base. Okay, then I think I can actually salvage both bunkers already. I'm gonna go for Banshees first. Just because I don't know what he's doing. Could be Roach, right? Could be Lair. I mean, he had a lot of gas. That's what's weirding me out a little bit. I do need to make sure I can actually afford all my stuff in the Sky Terran build, though. So what I'm thinking is I make 6 Hellions max, then I go for the 3rd CC, add 2 gases, and then the triple starport right away. Now, this is a strategy that sounds dumb in this case, perhaps, but I feel like triple starport would be very good in this scenario, because if he's gonna play Mutalisks, right, I'll have the triple starport to make Liberators with. If he's gonna go Roaches, I should have enough Banshees, right? So this kind of sounds alright to me, depending on whether, you know, the Liberators would actually be on time for the Mutalisk more than anything else. Let's see what I can find. Could go for a little run by as well. Wouldn't mind that, to be honest. Let's see. A decent amount of links there. Actually, it's not enough links, I think, if my micro is good enough. Also depends on his micro, of course. Look at this. We go on the ramp, and then we get some really nasty shots off. Yeah, I love that. Beautiful. Okay. Pretty good start here. Hellions are relatively low HP, so we're not going to be able to kill everything. But we are going to get some nice damage in here. Yeah, since the Hellions are low HP, the Queens would kill them reasonably fast. So you want to be a little careful here. Okay, just keep running them around for a little bit. Could go for a 5cc setup, though this does look like Mutas to me already. Oh, that's nice. Okay. You guys might be surprised that I said that because my Hellions died, but he made way too many links there, okay? That's a kind of a ridiculous amount of links to have, so that means his drone count is now terrible. Those Hellions were pretty much toast anyway, so I honestly think that was a... I just realized how weird that sounded. I lose all my units. Nice! No, but that was actually... that was legitimately pretty good. I still think it's Mutas. Oh, he didn't make... Oh, no Spore. Oh, that's painful for him. Yeah, look at... You see the mineral line over there? There's nothing there. It's because he made 500 links. He's definitely a Roach Warren. This guy's build is cooked, man, and not... It's... Where's the Spore Crawlers, bro? Oh my... I feel... This is a little painful to watch, not gonna lie. This guy's build is not building right now. Oh my goodness, let's kill one more drone and dip out. Shouldn't... If those links get in, it would actually be a little problematic, by the way. But they're not going to. Now he's going to see the Liberators, and he's not going to be happy with it, because he's going to realize... Oh, he didn't bring the Overseer, that's funny. 10 kills on that Banshee, by the way. He's going to realize that I'm going to have pretty adequate counters against the Mutas already. That said... Could be... Corruptors as well. Hey, that would be pretty scary. It's good that I thought of that. I need a couple Vikings, I think. Yeah, Corruptors would kind of devastate me right now. Because Liberators are great against Mutas, if you have enough, that is. Terrible against Corruptors. Okay, they tickle them. Maybe until you get like 15 of them, you know? But before that, not pleasant. Okay, might as well go for those links, I guess, for a little bit. Let's get a couple turrets out here, just in case we're gonna need those. Okay, he's gonna see my command centers fly across. Should have made another planetary for this one, actually. I think that would have been ideal. Okay, so it kind of looks to me like he is still gonna go for Mutas here. Mostly because he was trying to block that from landing for a little bit. Maybe we can get a scan off? Yeah, they're all in those eggs right now. Let's see. Are we gonna have a lucky scan? No. Doesn't look like it. Okay, unfortunate. Gonna try saturate this, try to get over here. I already have my Vikings on the way though, so we're kind of chilling. There we go. Do need a couple turrets actually, ideally. Let's get a couple turrets out here. We got some Banshees back here now. Actually, I'm gonna get turret range. I think that's not a bad idea here. Turret range would be nice. Okay, still don't really know what's going on here. He's gonna try to target it. That's kind of a funny move, considering I could repair it anyway. Yeah, I'm worried about Corruptors for this base, though. If there's Corruptors, this base is probably gonna die. But I guess we'll see. GG is cold because I just have too much. It's a bit anticlimactic. Oh no, he just had nothing. And he got supply blocked because he lost one Overlord somewhere. Was it this one? Yeah, oh my god. Not the best game of this guy's life, I think. Wait, was he supply blocked before? Oh, he was. Oh, he couldn't... I mean, he was going to be able to afford 6 mutas, but he even got supply blocked on these. Oh, now I get why he left. Then he made 4 more mutas, got supply blocked again for a little bit. Then he made 8 drones, and then he got supply blocked again. Yeah, I mean, this was not it for this guy. This guy has some proper uThermal creep shred, by the way. 1 creep tumor at a time. Not ideal. Rough game for him. I wanted to make the Sky Terran build a little more elaborate than just the opening, but I guess we really just won with a couple Hellions and him messing up in the 2 Banshees, right? No spores. I thought I just wanted to play 3 games, but I feel like playing another one, so let's do it. Okay, game number 4 is against Reaper. Okay, Reaper is actually a hyper cheesy Zerg player, who I've taken some builds from in the past. He has some good stuff, by the way. But I played against his Protoss once, and he played like the most disgusting, like, AFK carrier strat I've ever seen. So I kind of, you know what, I'm going to go for the fake proxy again. Actually, does that... Yeah, I mean, it probably makes sense, right? Even if I'm playing random here. I mean, I literally did the same in game 1, but now I have time to think it through. I think it still makes sense. Let's just go for it again. But yeah, he played the most disgusting AFK Skytel strategy ever, so I kind of want to get back at him for that. I did lose that time with my Zerg, I believe. I was testing out builds, trying to see what nice builds I could do for the Patron and whatnot, and then I run into freaking Ghoster Reaper sitting on his ass with mass carriers. It was unpleasant, to say the least. Unpleasant. And I think against Protoss, he will definitely not play like that, because that's terrible against Protoss. So what would I expect him to do? Probably like a 3-gate Robo or something. I think this game is going to get very chaotic. Also, I hope that nothing can hit that pylon from the low ground, like a Prism with a Stalker or something. That would be kind of nasty. I'm going to build... Oop, that's a bit of a nasty lag spike. I hope my gateway did build. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Nice. Oop, probably don't want to show it coming from that weird angle, right? I'm going to need a Cyber Core as well. Hasn't scouted me so far. Actually, I guess he can't go for the 3-gate Robo very easily at all against random. That would be a crazy build for him to go for. Now, what can I go for? I kind of want to go for the Proxy Stargate again, because I messed it up in game number 1. Right? I think... I mean, I won the game, but I did mess it up, so... kind of want to go for that one again. I can't believe he's not scouting me straight up, by the way. That's so insane to me against random. No wall? No, holy cow, this guy, he's actually nuts for this. No wall, no scout. This guy is crazy. He is absolutely nuts. I'm gonna build my Stargate there as well. Might as well, I mean, at this point... No, that is not where I wanted to place it. That's an oopsie. Because now, yeah, my gateway unit might get stuck this game. Just saying, guys, it might get stuck. I'm gonna build a random pylon here just to make him think I'm cheesing him. That's the play. Now, his probe still hasn't arrived. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I'm just blind. Okay. I think he didn't actually see anything, right? I think he might have missed absolutely everything that I had over here. So what I should probably do is just build a Nexus without making further adepts. I think that is the play. Now, I have learned from some mistakes I made in the past, so I am going to check for hidden pylons, because I don't want adepts in my face. That would be very annoying. Actually, is he hiding over here? No. Okay, there we go. And then what we're going to do is I don't even have to fake it. I think I can just make 2 oracles from this. I could even hide them as well. Is that too much? I think that's probably too much. Like, this pylon is just going to be chilling here until he finds it, probably. It's pretty stupid. It is what it is. Okay. Should I hide 2 oracles? Is that nice? I mean, I feel like I could just go for the main base as well. Going for 4 adepts would have been pretty nasty with this strategy too. I imagine he's just scouting the map right now. That's probably what it's gonna do. Maybe I can go for the blink all in again. I kind of like that. Like, PvP, I don't want it to take too long, you know? So maybe I can just go for the blink all in again. Get the Twilight Council over here. I don't know how many probes I want. I feel like 30... 35, I want to say. Sounds about right to me. Let's see. Adepts go in over here. He does not have anything. That is not too surprising. Then I guess I'm going to hide the Oracle. Oh, actually, well, if he's going to show up with Stalkers, then I might as well. Let's see. What do we have over here, my friend? A battery. Making Robo, please. There you go. Oh! Oh, you saw it in time. That's a good catch by him. Okay. That was a funny little gamble that you can make sometimes. Yes. Okay, so he went for a Robo as defense. Could be scary, actually. I'm adding all my gates now. I don't have any units yet, really. So if he attacks me, that could definitely be scary. I have 20 energy on that guy. Let's see. Looks like there's not much around here right now. So we should be able to kill a lot of probes at least. A little bit of miss micro here, but that's okay. Happens to the best. Are going to lose an Oracle, but I think we killed... what was it? 8 probes there? Not bad. Definitely not bad. Let's see. 35 workers, I said. Let's try it out. 35 workers, 3 gas. I think that's a nice try. Okay, now he did fly with the prism, so I imagine he's going to have some adepts in my face. I can kill these 3 patches, by the way, even though he has a battery. Okay, so there's a probe over here. Can't believe he still got the scout off. He's going to... Let me just rebuild the pylon already, actually. 2 stalkers. Oh, there's an immortal in there, too? When the hell did he get that? How fast did he build that? Isn't that insane? Still has no pro. Okay, so he's actually he's properly cheesing me as well. I don't think he... That's so funny. It's not even... He doesn't have a worker on his natural. Let's see. How's the micro? Not perfect. That's for sure. Okay. Oh, that's a mistake by him for sure. Because now he's going to lose that, I think. Oh, mistake by me instead. Oh, let's see. I have 2 stalkers coming. That's why I want to try. No, okay, well done. Yeah, good micro by him for sure. Pretty hard to go up against the prism. I mean, I have to imagine that we just have this game won based off the strategy, though. Like, he's not mining, guys. Like, I think our absolutely ridiculous fake proxy has just destroyed him entirely. Like, I think he's legitimately dead. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be, like, too confident. Actually, let me find the prism. Yep. Exactly. That's gonna make this a lot nicer for me, isn't it? There you go. And now we go over here. We put down another stasis ward, which this time surely he won't see. Gonna pull the workers again. Again? Oh, that's a good drill. But he's too late, I think. Oh, yes, he is. That is his entire economy, guys. He doesn't have anything left. Wait, guys. Can I kill that with my Oracle? We zap it? I have never seen this interaction before. Oh, no, he came back. He was already there. Oh, that's unfortunate. That would have been so cool. See if we could kill that with an Oracle. Hey, guys, what a strategy. We actually just annihilated him with our build. I'm not going to waste any time here. I'm going to blink on top of that guy. Oh, the prism was there. Actually, that was pretty risky by me, not going to lie. The prism was there. Probably could have had a nice save there. Oh, let me go for the prism. Can I get that? Barely not, I think. So we blink back. Then what we're going to do now is we are going to engage at the exact time I drop the stasis ward. Did he go down here already? Or not yet? Not yet, actually. Okay. So we fight, and then we drop the stasis ward, and then we blink back with my stuff. There we go. And the stasis ward is going to freeze his entire mineral line again. And then when he arrives here, we will simply pull the probes, and I think that should be a solid enough defense there. We blink forward so we can kill the prism right there. Let's do a little bit of drilling. There we go. That's a very nice drill, actually. And now he shouldn't be able to do anything anymore. Keep in mind, his entire economy is frozen, right? G is called. GG is called. I wanted to make sure that he got the mana GG in, and there you go. Wow. I mean, honestly, I think his micro was really good this game. He did a really good job with that prism for sure, but we actually just beat him with the fake proxy. That is so cool. I mean, I didn't really think of this as a possibility because no one ever does it, and you have to imagine that pros at some point to get a bit more creative. Obviously not as creative as me because I'm a bit of a psychopath, but this build just destroyed him. Look at his counter to my all-in. Which makes even more sense, by the way, because I'm playing random, because he didn't have the walls, was to not mine from this at all and basically just go low probe and spam the counter. But then instead, I had oracles, and oracles are super hard to play against if you don't have a Stargate or Blink Stalker tech. And then I could just make Stalkers myself, and he was just kind of dead from the start here. I mean, 2 oracles... could have used them better than the stasis ward over here. Just look at the situation here. This is really suboptimal oracle control, and we are going to find ourselves 11 probes up with 5 gateways about to be done, and he is on 2-gate robo with 2 more gates. It's just, he can't really do much here. Honestly, if I played it a little bit worse and he played a little bit better, he could have won, because the prism is actually very, very scary. He also took a pretty crazy path with it, by the way. I guess maybe he was using the probe to check. That's kind of cool. But alright, that's going to be it for today, guys. A bunch of freestyle cheeses. A little bit of selling out. Hope you guys had a fantastic time. If you did, let me know what your favorite build was in the comments. But if you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next video. Adios.